Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Witsa. Welcome to my world. And if you are returning, I see you. Thanks for coming back. So today I'm going to talk about the Master Cleanse. The Master Cleanse is a cleanse that I have been using since the year 2005. So it's been almost 20 years. I have done it at least once and up to 4 times every year since then. It is the best method that I know and the easiest method that I know to cleanse the body. I just completed recently an 11-day master cleanse, and I was able to reset my system to the point where I can now enjoy foods that I couldn't even touch before I did it. So let's get into it. Stay tuned. So what is the Master Cleanse? The Master Cleanse is a lemonade drink that will be your food for a chosen amount of time. If you want to cleanse your digestive tract and just give your system a little reset, you can go 3 to 5 days and it's going to be good for you. If you want to do a total body detox, then 10 days is usually what is required depending on your levels of toxicity, your daily habits, and your health situation. It can also be done up to 40 days without any issues for most people. Of course, if you're taking medication, you might want to get some guidance on that with a natural health practitioner. By the way, here's one. You can find my services on my website, lovewitsa.com. I'm going to link it below and you can find me over there. So quickly, let me tell you how I was introduced to the Master Cleanse. So back in 2005, I was singing with a disco band, and a bandmate introduced me to the idea of doing the Master Cleanse because I was already doing detoxes, and she thought that this one would be good for me. So I looked into it, I researched it, I read the whole book by Stanley Burroughs, and then I was convinced. I was like, okay, I have to try this for myself. And so at the time I did a 5-day master cleanse because we had a big show coming up and I wanted to be able to fully enjoy. I was in a beautiful location in Quebec, and I wanted to fully enjoy the dinners that we were gonna be served during that evening. So I did 5 days, and during those 5 days, I don't know exactly how much weight I lost at the time, but it was visible. I felt so much better in my skin, in my mind, in my body, and I started to sleep 8 hours a night again. And insomnia had been an issue for me during that time, especially after having my second child and going through all the sleepless night by myself and all of that. I had developed sleep issues. So the Master Cleanse, which I did for the first time 1 year after having my second baby, it completely reset my system and I'm sleeping like a baby. And it was wonderful. Also, what I had noticed after I did the 5 days is that my body had eliminated a cyst. So that got me to really understand the power of the body to heal itself when we get out of the way. So how to prepare the lemonade? What I like to do, especially if I'm going to be out, is I like to pull out some jars and I like to make them in advance. Depending on how long I'll be out for, I'll calculate how many jars I'll need. When you're on the cleanse, you want to drink 6 to 12 glasses per day, right? So this represents 3 glasses, this represents 2, and this represents 1. So here's the recipe. You need 8 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons of lemon or lime, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and a dash of cayenne pepper. I usually put a lot of it because I like it when it tingles my throat. So what I recommend is that you squeeze the lemons when you're ready to drink your lemonade. But sometimes life be lifing, right? So we need to prepare in advance. So here's how I do it. We have 8 ounces of water in here. I'm just gonna squeeze my limes. Oops, lost a little bit here. I'm gonna squeeze my limes. Usually what I notice is that depending on the lemon or lime you're using, half a lemon or lime is usually 1 tablespoon. So let's see if I'm right with this one, because I did a whole lime, and it's a juicy one, so that should be about 2 tablespoons. So let's calculate. So I got my 8 ounces of water. I'm putting 2 tablespoons. I had way more than that. That is a juicy, juicy lime. So 2 tablespoons of lime juice, lemon juice, 1 and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Try to get the maple syrup in a glass bottle or in this BPA-free plastic bottle that I get at Costco normally, because you'll get more for the value and the quality. Try not to use the canned maple syrup. And then a little dash of cayenne pepper. And see, that's how I like it. And then you blend it or you mix it. And this is your food for however long you want to do the cleanse. If you want a digestive system reset, most people will need 3 to 5 days. If you want to do a full body detox, then you need at least 10 days, and so on. I have coached people that have gone way beyond what I have ever even done. They've gone 21 days, they've gone 30 days, 40 days plus. So this is a really, really good cleanse. And guess what? This lemonade is actually really good. Oh yeah, definitely. It is delicious. Like I said, try to make it fresh, but if you can't, go ahead and prepare it in advance and take it with you. Preferably in a glass jar, but sometimes that may not be practical. So feel free to use any other container that you may have. You will still benefit from doing the master cleanse. So if you choose to do the cleanse, one thing to remember, that hydration is still important. So don't just drink the lemonade. Make sure you're also drinking a lot of water to keep yourself hydrated and to benefit even more from the flushing of the toxins. Now, while doing the master cleanse, there is another important factor that you have to consider. It's important to help your body eliminate the toxins as quickly as possible, because as we are detoxing, we may not feel very well. We may feel a little bit dizzy, we may get slight headaches and all kinds of symptoms depending on how toxic your body is at the time. So one thing that is important to do is to help your body eliminate, which means you have to cleanse your colon, because your organs are going to be dumping a lot of waste into your colon. And if the colon is not cleared up, all of that waste may be reabsorbed into your body, will flow through your bloodstream, and you're not going to feel well. So what you're going to do to help your colon eliminate the waste is you're going to take a laxative tea. And when I say laxative tea, I mean a herbal tea. Natural herbs that will help to eliminate the waste from your colon. So the night before you start your cleanse, you want to prepare your tea. You want to drink your laxative tea. And in the morning, what you're going to do is you're going to do a salt water flush. So what the salt water flush is, you're going to take a liter of water. So this is 32 ounces. So if you fill it, you get a liter, right? And you add 2 tablespoons of natural sea salt. You can use Celtic sea salt, you can use pink Himalayan salt, and you mix it and you drink it. Maybe you want me to show you. Let's do it. Okay, so over here I have a liter of water, and I'm gonna take my sea salt and my measuring teaspoon. So you're literally just gonna put 2 teaspoons of sea salt into your water, right? You can even prepare this the night before to make sure that the water gets nice and mineralized. You can let it sit all night. The salt is really going to mineralize the water. So when you're ready to drink it in the morning, you're going to drink this whole thing. And I'm not talking about sipping it with a straw for an hour. No, you want it to go into your system as quickly as possible. And what this water is going to do, it's going to cleanse all the things that the laxative tea was able to clean out. Part of it was eliminated. The salt water is going to flush everything that's left. After you've done that, you want to stay at home for at least an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how your system goes, how your system flows, because you're going to be visiting the toilet quite a few times within that time frame. If you don't have an hour and a half to stay home and you need to leave in the morning, I understand. This is a preferred method, my favorite method, but the next best thing to do is to simply drink another laxative tea in the morning. And you're gonna do this every morning and every night while you're doing the cleanse to help to continuously flush all the toxins out of your body. And I'm telling you, every day that you keep going, you will feel better and better depending on the issues that you have. Some people might not feel great right away. There are times when I haven't felt that boost of energy, but I know that my body is benefiting from it for many other reasons, right? So that's it, you guys. This is my Master Cleanse presentation, my favorite way to detox my body for the last 20 years. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have actually created an ebook for anyone that might be interested in trying this out for themselves. I always recommend that you get informed, that you do your research. Well, I've done it for you. I've created this ebook that I call the Master Cleanse, the only guide you need. You don't have to scour the whole internet. All the information that you need is going to be in this book. So it's going to be linked in the description box. So check out my ebook now, and I'll see you in the next one. So until next time, sending love. Hey you guys, so I just finished filming my entire video on how to do a master cleanse, and I realized that I completely forgot to tell you about reintroduction to food. Reintroduction to food after doing a long fast is really, really important. So I had to put this in here. So if you're really serious about doing this cleanse, please write me a note in the comment section, and I can send you the instructions on how to reintroduce foods. I can send them directly to your email, or I can DM you the information. Just get in contact with me and I'll be happy to send you the protocol. It's very important because you don't want to shock your system after fasting for a few days, or maybe 10 days, 20 days, maybe even just 3 days. The general rule is for however long you fasted, you want to spend half of that time reintroducing foods, and you want to use the easier to digest foods before you go back to how you used to eat, or if you're introducing new foods into your diet. But definitely you want to be gentle. You want to be gentle with your system as you're reintroducing foods. So please leave a comment, like this video too, by the way, and subscribe, because I'm going to be talking about a whole lot more than this. I'm also wanting to share my journey in Mexico. So if you're interested in all of that, please subscribe, like the video, and share it, okay? Sending love to all of you, and I'll see you very, very soon.